New York, to me, my personal opinion, fuck with us, but not fuck with us. And when I say that is that we've been rocking for such a long time, it's that it ain't necessarily that Dipset, they got to deal with it because we workaholics. We gonna keep putting music out. We gonna keep being in your face. We gonna keep styling on you. We gonna keep making music, not just music being fly talking, etc.
According to Cameron, New York City never really stood behind Dipset the way they did the Lox. And Cameron just broke down exactly why it cost them everything. See, when Cam looks back on that versus battle, he doesn't just talk about losing the show. He's talking about losing the city. He said straight up, New York City rocked with them, but they ain't really rock with them like that. They respected Dipset, but they didn't love them. Not like they loved the Lox. And that's the part that hurt Cam the most, because Dipset was New York City. The pink fur, the slang, the hustle. They brought Harlem flavor to the whole world. But when it came time to show that same energy back, the city froze up on them. Cam said it felt like people just had to deal with Dipset. Not support them, not celebrate them. Just tolerate the movement. So when they stepped on that versus stage, it was already an uphill fight. The Lox had the crowd, the love, the aura. Every record hit like an anthem. Jadakiss threw on that Biggie track and the whole building shook. Meanwhile, Cam's looking around realizing this ain't going how they planned at all. The energy shifted. The same city they put on their back wasn't giving them that love back. Now I'm about to play this clip for y'all, but before I do, I just need y'all to like, leave y'all thoughts down below in the comment section, and subscribe. Let's get into it.
The Lox was considered underdogs to me, which they shouldn't have been. They had music, and I think that because Dipset is so flamboyant and we got great music, we got anthems, and when we go into stadiums or clubs, people sing along, I think that people were underestimating the music that the Lox had, the features they've done over the years, the work that they put in. And I remember us all in the studio talking about Dipset, and you know, we like listening to the shit, to Lox songs. And I just see everybody, not just Dipset, because there's other niggas in the studio. Shout out to my man Shula. There's a few niggas. And niggas just was like, damn, I forgot about that. Oh shit, I forgot they had that one. I'm just sitting there like, this is what niggas wanted, right? Let's do it. But we still was prepared. We was ready. But what happened is New York, to me, my personal opinion, niggas fuck with us, but not fuck with us. And when I say that is that we've been rocking for such a long time, it's that it ain't necessarily that niggas fuck with Dipset, they got to deal with it because we workaholics. We gonna keep putting music out. We gonna keep being in your face. We gonna keep styling on you. We gonna keep making music, not just music being fly talking shit, etc. And the Lox really has some good music, and they ain't come to play no games. Now that was the first verses that went the way it went. Usually verses go, you do a song, they do a song. We do a song, they do a song. They just took advantage of opportunity, started ringing off songs back to back to back. Back niggas start talking crazy. Nigga Joel said, y'all ain't got no shit for the bitches. That nigga, shout to DJ Technician. That nigga throwing the Mariah Carey shit. I said, oh shit. This ain't going right. Then when Jadakiss threw the fucking Biggie shit on, I said, nope, this ain't going right. This is not right. Now, mind you, we losing bad the whole night from the beginning. So I had a freestyle ready that I was going to do towards the end of the night. But we was down so bad when I was about to do it, the crowd didn't even want to hear it and started booing. I was like, this is just fucked up. Everything went left that night. Yeah. But those is like my niggas. So I didn't really mind losing to them niggas like that. I could listen, you guys, cause I called the nigga right afterwards, like, yo, good win, man. We gonna get the tour going. This, that, and the third. Y'all niggas deserved that one. That shit was dope. What happens the next day? The tour people call. We're gonna have to cancel this tour. What happened? Why did the tour cancel? Because it was a part of the show where Styles sat on my beach chair and we got into a little, you know, a brotherly little tussle. You know, it wasn't none. I went and seen Styles the next day, gave him a hug. That's my brother. But the tour people was like, that didn't look safe. And I'm like, nah, that's my man. It wasn't even like that. It's like, no. And then it was mention of gang-related activity while you guys were on stage. So Chicago dropped out, Milwaukee dropped out, and St. Louis dropped out because it was, people mentioning stuff about gangs on stage. And we're going to have to reconsider the whole tour.
That night didn't just show who had the better performance. It showed who had the city. And Cameron was right to point it out. New York City can love you, but that don't always mean they'll stand behind you. Dipset built a brand that was bigger than the music. They influenced fashion, slang, marketing, and independence. And you can see the difference when you look at how the Lox was embraced. Jadakiss had that crowd in the palm of his hand because people felt proud to see them win. It wasn't just about bars or hits. It was about the connection. The Lox represented that gritty, street-tested New York City loyalty that never really fades. Dipset represented flash, ambition, and expansion. Two different energies, both powerful, but one gets more love at home. I think Cam was just speaking his truth. When he said New York City messed with us, but not really, that was his honesty. Because he's right. Dipset was still working, still dropping music, still styling, still in the mix. They never stopped grinding. But sometimes, the more successful you become, the more your hometown stops feeling like your foundation and starts feeling like your competition. And this ain't about hate at all. This is about how perception drives profit. That Versus moment wasn't just a loss on stage. It shifted their brand value. Because image is money in hip-hop. When the city feels like they don't own you anymore, you lost a piece of your market share. That's the business side nobody talks about. That's where they lost millions, not just in tours, but in partnerships, merch, and public image. But even with all that, I give both sides credit. The Lox proved what unity and preparation can do. Dipset showed how influence lasts forever. No matter what people say, Cameron is still one of the smartest businessmen to come out of Harlem. He made his own lane, from the music to the fashion to his media presence today. He's proof that legacy outlives the moment. And maybe that's the real takeaway here. You don't always need your city to crown you. Sometimes you just need to outwork the love you didn't get. Because over time, the world catches on to what the hometown missed out on. So let me ask y'all this. Do you think New York City truly supports its own artists anymore? Or does the city only celebrate success once it's global? And if Dipset had that same energy the Lox had that night, do you think the outcome in their legacy would have been different? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.